Hello, everybody. Say hello. It's me again, Deb Clarke, with Paulie Richard in the background. So he's not very well. So you'll have to be gentle with him. He's told me to be gentle with him. So everybody be gentle with Richard. He doesn't sound very well, actually. In fact, I told him to cancel the show because he wasn't very well. But he says, no, we'll go on, see how we get on. So anyway, send your healing to Richard and tell us where you're from. If you're new, tell us if you're new, tell us where you're from, and share away if you can. And we're streaming to YouTube and here on Facebook, so we should see all the comments on that. So all we're going to do tonight is a little bit of mediumship. Oh, I can see the comments. Hello B, Sarah L. Hello Alice, how are you? Saying get well soon as well, that's nice. New Mexico, Rebecca. Hi there, Rebecca. How are you? Kim. Hello, Kim. From New Zealand. Oh, they're all sending the healing to you. Australia here. Hiya, Susan from Australia. I'll have to do some Australia live, Susan. If you can get me into any of the churches to do a live from. Hi, Elsa. Krish, hello, Krish. I was on TikTok the other day, Krish. I missed you. Luckily, Shaz was there helping me because I get bombarded on there. Rebecca from New Zealand. Jessie Pound. I want to call you Jessie for some reason. Tracy McGinley. Scotland. Hello. I want to go up there as well. Alice, I'm good, Deb. I'm all right. I'm plodding on. I'm all right, Alice, just plodding along at the moment. Hiya, Jane. Trishwood. So there's a few of you on, so that's good. We'll do a few messages. Isabel, hello, Isabel. Yeah, well, like I say, all I do is mediumship, so that's having a chat with some of your friends and family in the spirit world. And that's basically all I do. And I just repeat what they say. Sometimes I'll be drawn to the name. Sometimes I'll have to give you the information. If anybody can take it, tap it up pretty quickly. Hiya, Brenda. Tap it up quickly that you can understand it, and then we'll take it from there. And there's Richard in the background, so who helps with the messages, or the comments, should I say, not the messages. Anybody else? Stacey? Oh, right. Oh, somebody's just gone to me. Oh, let's get started, shall we? Hiya, Tracy. Tracy Boyce was Smith. Hello, Mo. Hello, Mo. Melanie Whelans. Hello, everybody from Melanie. Cheryl Callahan. I've got a lovely dad at the moment. I'm just waiting for him to tell me where I'm going to. Karen King. Hi, everybody. I'm just reading the comments. Sorry. I'm engrossed in the comments at the moment because I'm having to concentrate because they're only little. Right, okay then. A lovely dad with me who's talking about, he's just making me go like this. So somebody down here has got the habit of going, oh, like this when they talk. Hiya, Laura Grant. So a lovely dad coming through. I'm just waiting for him to tell me where to go in a minute because he's not saying a lot at the moment. I'm a bit quiet. He's just said to me the month of April means something to him as well. So whoever's got a dad in spirit, hang on a minute, a dad and a mom. So your mom and dad are both in spirit. So your dad's coming through first and he's bringing along your mom as well. There is a military connection with this gent as well. He's talking about the military as well. So I know there's a connection in the family with the military as well. Since he's gone to spirit, he tells me that there's a new baby come. Okay, so if anyone could take this lovely dad, the connection with the spirit, with the mom as well. So mom and dad in the spirit world, and a photograph that somebody's obviously got on the side because he's putting a photograph in front of me of him and his wife on the side. So somebody's been looking at the photograph and somebody's been talking to the photograph as well, he says, asking for advice. So somebody's been asking them for advice, and it's regarding a youngster down here as well, or a youngster around you as well, that this advice is needed as well. He's talking about that. Okay, Jan, let's have a look, see where I'm going. Okay, so mom, dad, Laura, you can take that. Shall we go to Laura? We go to Laura. Come on then, Laura. I'm coming to you with your dad first of all. If this is for you then, Laura, of course he talks about the month of April and also he's telling me the month of July as well. I can see your comment as well, Mo, so I'll keep an eye on you. So Laura, yeah, talking about April, talking about July, the pair of us in spirit is just said to me, and the fact that somebody's been asking for advice, he tells me as well. Now, Laura, he wants me to give you bluebells. So there must be a memory to do with bluebells as well that he's talking to me about. Oh, Bluebell Woods is saying to me, Laura, Bluebell Woods. So there's a memory of something. He's just putting me in front of loads of bluebells at the moment. That's what he's talking about. He's also talking about the name May will mean something to you as well, but also the month as well. So the name May is in spirit, but also the month of May will mean something to you as well. I'm just waiting for your comments, Laura, because I can't. Oh, there you go, Laura, I'm with you. For some reason, Laura is making me, I don't usually scratch while I'm on here, but for some reason he's making me scratch my neck and my hair. But he's talking about a touch of eczema, a touch of itchy skin around somebody down here. He's talking about that, some itchy skin in on somebody around here as well. He's talking about that. He's just said to me there is a relationship around you, Laura, that's having a few issues as well. He's bringing that in as well. Okay, his mum's name. Okay, then. So his mum's obviously wanting to say hello to you as well. But yeah, he's talking about this relationship around you that's having a few issues, he's saying. Now he wants to talk about Ealing. I think that's in London, because he's given me London and then he said Ealing. So there's a link there as well that he's bringing in as well. And the name Rob down here, he says Rob needs a little bit of healing. He's saying Rob needs a little bit of healing. He's talking about that. Now your dad's also talking to me about what are they called? Okay, what are they called? Oh, hang on. It's showing me a bike, Laura, one of the big ones. I'll look at it in a minute to find out what it is. For a great big bike, you know, like the ones that the house, almost like the House Angels used to ride. Those kind of Harleys. That's what Richard's just said to me. A Harley is bringing me one of those. So there's a link to motorbikes around him as well that he likes. He likes the big ones. I like the big ones. He says, I like the big motorbikes he's talking about, but he also likes his Triumphs. He's talking to me about Triumphs. And when he went to Triumphs, he's gone now to cars, because he's talking about Triumph Spitfires as well, the little like sports cars. So that's from years ago as well. He's just bringing that, I think, as a memory. He says, oh, hang on, he's changed the subject. I thought he was going to say something else, but he's changed his mind. He wants me to give you licorice all sorts, but he's giving you those little round ones. You know, the ones with the little dots on them, the little sprinkles on them. He wants me to give you those. All right, so there's a memory to do with licorice all sorts. Somebody's favourite, he says. Somebody's favourite licorice all sorts. Okay, obviously watching your son as well, Laura. He's just told me that somebody down here, Laura, and he's saying, will be thinking of going into the police, has got an interest in going into the police. They're thinking about it at the moment. All right, so then you may well find that somebody gets the interest in that, talking to me about that. He's actually, he just says that your granddad wants to say hello, but that's his dad. He wants to say hello because he's standing here polishing up his shoes, polishing up his boots as well. But your granddad wants to say hello to you. Also, he tells me you've been sending your prayers. Oh, they're his favourites. That's good evidence for you. You've been sending your prayers up to spirit as well, and he's just acknowledging that he is listening. Now, when he comes around you, you will smell smoke, like cigarette smoke. But he's telling me that you may get it confused because there's somebody in spirit that used to smoke Hamlet cigars. He's bringing those in as well. So you're going to get cigarette smoke and you're going to get the Hamlet cigars as well coming around you. Also the aftershave, Brute aftershave. You might get the whiff of that as well. Now I think I've got your granddad here that's just popping in. Somebody that used to shave with one of those. I'm doing it. You know those shavers? What do they call them? You know, the ones that go round, you dip it in the shaving foam and you go round like a brush. I don't know what they're called, but I've got a lovely gent here that's shaving with one of those. Is it a shaving brush? Yeah, Richard's telling me it's called a shaving brush. But he's putting one of those, he's doing this. So there's somebody, a gentleman in spirit that wants to say hello that used to use one of them as well. The name Rose from spirit wants to say hello as well. She wants to say hello to you. They're all coming. Your dad says he's coming. there's a group of them coming. So there's quite a few people around you, Laura, that come in. It's because they think that you need a little bit of strength at the moment, and you need a little bit of upliftment as well. And also that you need to know that spirit are around, because he's talking about you've been doubting it recently. So you've been doubting whether they're there or not. And that's why they've come, to let you know that they're still here. Okay, the name's Cheryl or Cheryl. I'll never know which way to say it. Cheryl or Cheryl will mean something to you as well. And also, what's that church called? There's a church. He's trying to give me a church. The name of a church. He just said Magdalene. I think you mean St. Mary of Magdalene Church. St. Mary of Magdalene Church or something like that. He wants me to give you that. So remember, he's told you that. There is a strong Catholic link in your family as well. But he's come, he says, he's going to go in a minute, but he says he's come just to let you know that he is here. He is around you. And they are listening to you. Whatever you've said to them, they're listening to you, Laura. Okay, so watch for the signs. He's just said to me that you're well. Okay, so Cheryl wants to say hello to you then. You're well aware of people around you. You're Cheryl. I want to call you your Cheryl as well. You'll get a waft from her, and it's flowers, roses, that kind of wafty smell. You know what I mean? Roses, flowers, buttercups and daisies. Although you can't smell them, there must be a memory for you. Buttercups and daisies. Somebody used to put a daisy, then a buttercup, a daisy, then a buttercup in one of those daisy chains. But she's coming with that. So you'll know that she's, apparently you wanted to hear from her, but she's saying it's not my time to talk too much at the moment, she's saying. So she's let your dad come in. But know that they're all around you, Laura, and they are listening to you. I think that's the basis of why they come. They just want to reassure you that they're around, okay? So I think they're going to go now. So I hope that message was okay for you. Just be careful on your feet, especially in this snow and the ice, Laura. We don't want you slipping over. In fact, she's showing me, your sister is showing me, you know, them spikes that you can attach. I've got some, you stretch them, they're on a bit of plastic, you stretch them over your shoes and they've got spikes. She's putting some of those on your shoes. So just make sure you don't slip in the ice and the snow. Okay, just keep talking to them, Laura. They just like to be acknowledged, and then they'll come and speak to you a little bit more. Okay, blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. Blowing your kisses. Okay. Got a lovely George here. I know George is a common name. We'll find out some of the names in a minute. A lovely granddad called George at the moment. Okay. Telling me he wants to speak to his granddaughter, who is going through a bit at the moment. So if anybody could take lovely George in the spirit, and know that his granddaughter is going through something at the moment that he wants a word about, let me know. Because that's what he said. I'm George, he says. I want to speak about my granddaughter who's going through quite a lot at the moment, okay, that needs a little bit of upliftment, does George. Your nan's there with him, so his wife is there with him as well. So we've got George, your nan, and he's on about the granddaughter that's going through something at the moment that he wants to talk about. The month of May will mean something as well. And the name Amanda down here will also mean something as well. Amanda. This is you, is it, Jan? Yes, this is me. Is that you then, Jan? Do you understand the George and the nan and somebody going through something? What's that saying? It's all right. I'm having trouble with the... Yeah, Jan, we'll come to you then, Jan. Coming to you then with George, who says that you're going through something, okay. He's talking about going through something, Jan, but he's also talking about, he's describing you as suffering a little bit at the moment, stress type of thing, all right, Jan, because he's making my shoulders feel heavy, as though he's just said to me, she's got the wild on her shoulders, but he's saying, and he's putting his finger up to you, Jan, and he's saying, but this is partly to do with our, he's calling you our Jan. He's saying, this is partly to do with our Jan. She will take on too much. She will help so many people. And then it comes all back on you because, you feel under the weather. All right, then. Yeah, just hold on to Amanda. He knows Amanda. But he's talking about you helping everybody else, okay? But also You know, you've got to watch yourself as well and take care of yourself. I'll stick with Amanda for here and now. Okay, Missy Mia. Well, I'll come to you in a minute, Missy Mia. I'll split the link in a minute. Just listen, and you'll help me to split the link in a minute. So, Jan, we'll concentrate on you. Lots of stress and anxiety. Now, George is bringing in a baby as well, Jan. He's got a baby with him in spirit. He's actually handed it to your nan. He's give her the baby. So there is a baby in spirit as well. And he's talking about the main thing for you, Jan, is to take care of yourself, because it's almost like I want to strangle somebody. I've got my hands around somebody's neck because they're winding me up a little bit. Okay, it's almost like this. You're doing this type of thing, and he's trying to get you away from it to relax. It's all about relaxation. In fact, what he's done is he's put those rose petals in a bath. All right, I think it's just symbolic for making you relax a little bit as well. He says, you do know an Amanda, you'll find out where Amanda is. He says there is an issue around somebody's schooling at the moment around you, he's saying. So there's a discussion on whether we should move schools or not, he's saying, whether we should move schools. He also says there is a link to Ireland as well. Okay, there's a link to Ireland. Northern Ireland is taking me to as well. The name, unusual name, Barnaby. The name Barnaby will mean something as well. He's talking about Barnaby. Okay. And also the name Susan down here. Okay. The name Susan down here. Whoever Susan is around you, Jan, she needs a little bit of healing. In fact, she needs a little bit of cheering up, he's saying. She needs a little bit of cheering up. Now, your granddad wants to give you something to, wants to give you something to cheer you up. And you're being given a great big bunch of red roses to cheer you up. All right. But I'll tell you what, with these roses, he's picking some, well, not picking the petals. When the petals fall off, he's pressing the petals, pressing them. And I said to him, what you do? Okay. What you doing with the roses? He says, I'm pressing the petals. He says, somebody used to press flowers, he's saying. So he's just bringing you that as a memory as well. Okay. He's talking about the name Marge in spirit. Now, she was called Marge. I think Marge is short for Margaret, I think, but he's not calling her that. He's calling her Marge. So there is a Marge. Right. Okay, then. So your parrot. I thought it was an animal, but I didn't want to say because I thought I'm sure this is an animal. But anyway, he's talking about Marge in spirit, wants to say hello to you. And also the name John will mean something to you as well. He's just trying to give me a surname and I can't quite catch it. There's a surname, it's similar to, well, it sounds like Joshkins, and I'm looking at it, Joskins, Joshkins. So remember, we've said that, all right, he's talking about that as well. He's just saying, your granddad's saying, oh, roll out the red carpet, because there's a celebration coming up, Jan. There's a celebration coming up, and he's saying, get your dancing shoes on, stay out as long as you like, he's saying, dress up, these are his words, by the way, stay up as long as you like, dress glittery. My mum is with me. Oh, right, okay. My mum is with me, okay. Yeah, dress up all glittery, he says, when you go out. He's talking about that. Just watch the heels, because you're a bit wobbly, he's saying. But there is this nice celebration coming up. All right, that he's talking about as well. It's your granddad that's coming through, but I think he's coming through mainly. Oh, he's just interrupted me because I pushed through. That's what his answer was. I came through because I pushed through, he's saying. But he's lovely and strong. And I think that's what he's trying to put around you, a bit of strength. That's what he's doing. He's also bringing forth, as he's just said, I'm bringing forth a big Alsatian dog, he's saying. Now, besides there is one in spirit, he's bringing the dog through for a bit of protection around you as well, which is nice as well. Oh, a bit of security, is saying. That's what I'm bringing the dog for, a bit of security. Oh, there you go. He's talking about that as well. Anything more? Before I go, he says, I'm just going to take you to America, he's saying. So there's a link to us. Oh, it maybe changed word Australia as well, by the way, because I nearly said that. There's a link to, I can't say America now, he's changing it. So I think it's going to be Australia. All right, he's changed it to Australia. Okay, but he did say America at first. But I think the Australia side is stronger. So watch for the link to Australia as well. But he's sending, hang on. He just said, we're all sending our love to you, Jan. We're all sending our love to you. Just take care of yourself. Watch for the smells, because he knows that you can sense spirit anyway. Watch for the smells, especially the perfume he smells, especially like the Estee Lauder smells, that type of smell from a lady in spirit. Watch for those. He says you're well aware anyway, so you can pick up spirit. But he just wanted, there you go, just wanted to say hello to you, all right, and let you know that they're around for support, he's saying, and watch for the robin. I'm blowing your kisses now, so he's going. So, okay. Watch for that interest again, though, Jan. Somebody going up there, perhaps you're going there again. Watch for that interest. Blowing your kisses. Still mattering to me. Okay, I'm still having to blow your kisses because this is what they make me do. Okay, so I'm blowing your kisses. They're sending lots of love. Keep talking to us. We do hear you. Keep talking to us, they're saying. Okay, there you go. Leaving you with him and all the rest of you. Right, let's go. Let's go with Missy Mia. Missy Mia on YouTube, coming to you. Then you can take George. Let's bring yours in. Okay. Sometimes this is what happens. A few people could take it, but then we can split it at the end and give you information that only refers to you, so that you know your loved ones are here as well at the same time. So actually, I think it's your nan that's going to come in with George. George just wants to say hello. All right, Missy. George is coming to say hello. I think he's coming to bring everybody in, but it's your nan that's coming in because she's talking about the pressed flowers. She's showing me this collection, actually, of pressed flowers. What are those ones? She's showing me some like purpley blue ones. They look like violets. I don't know if they're violets. Hold on a minute. Oh, actually, violets, Missy. The name Violet will mean something to you as well. It means something to your nan. So she's coming with the violets and the pressed flowers for you as well. But she's also talking about an interest, not so much her, but somebody down here has also got this interest in flowers, where it's like floristry. So if it's not you, there's somebody around you that's going to be interested in floristry. Now, she wants to give you a big bunch of sunflowers. All right, so I don't know if you love your sunflowers, but she wants to give you these sunflowers, but she's talking about bringing a little bit of brightness in your life, bringing you a little bit of brightness, she's saying, because you seem to have lost your smile a little bit, she's saying. You've lost your big cheeky grin, she's saying. You've lost your big cheeky grin and your smile, she's saying. You're going a bit serious, Missy. Come on. This is her words, by the way. Come on, let's have a smile out of you. Let's have a smile, she's saying. Or I might just loosen my teeth. So I don't know if you now had false teeth, but she's talking about a lady that had false teeth and used to like press them out as if they're, you know, she's trying to push her teeth out. She's bringing that to you as well. I think she's just trying to give you a little bit of upliftment. She also wants to put angels around you. So you must have a nice connection with the angels or love angels. She's putting lovely angels around you. I don't know if you do the... Oh, okay. I don't know if you do the cards, Missy, like the tarot cards or the angel cards, but she wants me to give you some of those as well. She's given me those, so to give to you to have a go at as well. She's telling me that somebody you know used to read the tea leaves as well. All right, so she's aware of that. There you go. So she's trying to make you laugh, isn't she? Somebody used to read the tea leaves as well. She's talking about that. She says, I've got Fred here with me as well. Fred here. She says, you'll have to have a bit of a think about Fred, she's saying, but you do know who Fred is. He's more like towards your grandpa's, towards George's side, but Fred wants to be remembered to you as well. There is a link, your nan's talking about, there is a link to the RAF in your family as well. Okay, there you go. There is a link to the RAF in your family as well. I don't know if you talk like this, Missy, or your nan did. You know, when you talk and you use your hands, she's doing this with me, making me talk with my fingers like this. She's bringing that in. Oh, she's just said to me that somebody uses their hands quite a lot when they're talking, and somebody, I don't know what she quite means with this, but one of their ways of talking is to go like this. Somebody does, oh, let's sweep it under the carpet. Let's just get rid of it. So somebody's got the habit of doing this with the hands. Sweep it under the carpet, get rid of it. I don't know what that means. She also wants to give you rainbows. She's talking about rainbows. All right. just as a matter of you like them, she's just bringing those. And somebody likes to look at the stars, she's saying as well. Okay, so your granddad wants to say hello. She's just saying, you've obviously been speaking to spirit, because she's just said to me, thank you for your prayers. All right, thank you for your prayers, she's saying. Her words are, we've received your prayers, she's saying. We've received your prayers. Okay, so they're in hand. Okay, so I don't know what you've been asking for or hoping for. She's also putting a hearing aid on me, but she's talking about somebody down here that's having problems with their hearing. They're finding that they are turning the TV up a little bit, the sound's going up a little bit. She's talking about that. Okay. Oh, we've got the surname Bowman in our family. Don't know if you're watching, Kevin, but the surname of Bowman will mean something as well. She's talking to me about Bowman, and with the RAF, your granddad's just popped in with a Spitfire, aeroplane, but it's as if somebody has gone to look at one, maybe a museum or something like that. He's talking about somebody going to look at this Spitfire and the old-fashioned planes. He's aware of that as well. They're just wanting to pop in and say hello, because they've heard you saying something like, oh, are you still here? Okay, are you still here? And that's why they've come, just to acknowledge that we're listening to you. They're still there. Anything else? There is a new dog coming in the family. Your granddad's just said there's a new dog coming in the family. Okay, making me laugh, because I can see a few dogs, and there's some that are running around and some that are a bit quieter, and he's looking at all of them. So I don't know if you're going to be going, or somebody's going to be going to somewhere where you can see a few dogs at a time, but there is a new dog coming in. Anything else? The name Martha will mean something as well. But your family, you've got lots of people up there as well, and also an Irish link in your family somewhere as well. In fact, they're telling me you've got bits everywhere, Missy. That's exactly what they said. She's got bits everywhere. We've got a Welsh connection, we've got a Scottish connection, we've got an Irish connection. So I think probably when somebody does the family tree, you're going to find people all over the place. Okay. Even from Sweden, they've just said as well, there's going to be a link to Sweden for you as well. All right. But they're blowing kisses now. They're going now. So they're blowing kisses. So I hope that was okay for you, Missy. All right. Blowing your kisses and they're off. Okay. Where are we going now? Okay. I've got a daughter now for somebody, for a mum, looking for a mum on here. Oh, you've got them all, have you, Missy? That's right. Yeah, so I've got, this is a message for somebody else, and I'm looking for a mum on here that's lost a daughter. Now, this daughter, she's telling me, the first thing she said to me is, I was a bit of a tomboy, I was a bit of a tomboy, this daughter, because she's kicking a ball around and everywhere. She hasn't been in, this isn't a new to spirit daughter, she's been up there quite a while. She's just said to me, I'm an old hand. She's saying, I'm a whole old hand. So a lovely daughter. You know what? She's showing me herself in a waistcoat. All right. Almost like a leathery kind of waistcoat. This daughter's showing me at the moment as well. So if anybody on here, if there's a mum on here that can take a lovely daughter in spirit, bit of a tomboy. And at one stage she had this waistcoat that she's talking about, black, like leathery look, almost waistcoat. She's just saying to me, I did like glitter as well. She's saying, I did like glitter. I'll tell you what she's doing. She's doing something with the waistcoat, almost putting bits on it, bits of glitter and bits of things on it to G it up some, you know, to boost it a little bit. I don't know the words, but she's trying to do her waistcoat up a little bit by sewing things on it and putting stuff on it. So I don't know, who are you for? She says, my mum. So a mum must be connected. If she's not on here, she'll be connected to somebody on here with this lovely girl. She's been up there quite a while though, and she's come because it's nearly an anniversary. It's an anniversary coming up to her, either birthday or passing, I think, by the sound of it. And also the month of August will mean something. I'm seeing the comments and I can't see anything at the moment, so let's have a look. If there's anybody coming that just on, that's just popped in, I'm looking for the mum of a daughter in spirit. There was a bit of a tomboy when she was here. Okay, but if I can't find anybody at the moment, in a few seconds I'll move on, because we don't want to hold my granddad. You can't see anything, can you, Richard? No, I can't. That's a shame. I'll hold on to her and I'll see if anybody can pick her up later. All right, we'll get a nan in. A lovely nan. Who do you want to go to? Melanie Whelans. Melanie, I'll come to you, Melanie, with a lovely. Can take a son. He was a bit girly. I don't know, Missy. Did you have a waistcoat on? Can you understand the waistcoat and sewing things on? I don't want to make it fit, or I'll leave it with you if nobody can take it. Son in spirit, but girly in August, so I might still have been with you, but I'll leave that with you, Missy. I'll put her to one side for a second and go to Melanie with a lovely nan. So Melanie Whelans, then I'm coming to you, Melanie, with a lovely nan in spirit, and you must need a hug. And I want to shorten your name as well, so I don't know if you get called Mel, but I want to shorten your name to Mel. All right, but you must need a hug because she's coming in. This lovely nan is coming in with a big hug. Okay, you've got quite a few people up there as well. This is a nan on your mum's side as well, but I've also got her mum with her as well that's fairly strong. And she's just said to me that you need women around you at the moment. That's a word. You need women around you at the moment because you need a bit of love. So this lovely nan is coming with a little bit of love for you at the moment, she's saying. She's talking about the month of September will mean something to you, and also June will mean something to you as well. And this nan has got 2 babies with her in spirit. She's talking about 2 babies that are in spirit that she's looking after. Okay, she's bringing that. You get the malus on with you. She's also talking to me, though, about a new baby coming, Melanie. All right, a new baby coming, but she is saying that there are twins in your family as well. So watch for the twin link. She's saying there's a gentleman in spirit called Tom who wants to say hello to you as well. So Tom wants to be, okay, Tom wants to say hello to you as well. And also the name Harold from Spirit wants to say hello to you as well. This is why she's obviously giving you the hugs, isn't she? She's talking about hugs. She's also talking about diet. Okay, but this isn't go on a diet. This is to make sure that you're eating properly, because she's setting out 3 meals in front of you. And I'll tell you what she's doing. So I don't know if this is what you do, but she's giving me microwave meals and just shoving them in the microwave. So I don't know if that's what you're doing at the moment and she's spotted it, or whether that'll help. But she is giving you the microwave meals as well. But she also wants, it's all about food at the moment, Melanie, because I think she wants to give you a little bit of few vitamins to make sure you're eating properly. She's talking about peas, all right, garden peas with all the vitamins. She's talking about that. She's talking to me about pea soup as well. All right, there's a memory of pea soup somewhere that she wants to talk about, and also stew. So at the moment, she's talking about food, but I think she's just trying to feed you up to make sure you're eating properly. She's also talking to me about dizzy spells. And this is when you know, if you sit down and then you stand up quickly. She's bringing in the dizzy spells. Be aware of the dizzy spells, she's saying, talking about that as well. Now, this nan is holding a glass of sherry in her hand as well. She's talking about a glass of sherry as well. So somebody used to drink that. She's talking to me about a celebration coming up. All right, so there's a celebration coming up. All right. Now, there is a christening as well, but she's mentioning the christening, but she's also talking about this celebration. So watch for that. Something nice to look forward to, she's saying. Something nice to look forward to. She wants to give you fairies. All right. So I don't know if you believe in the fairies or you like fairies, but she's given me a load of fairies for you as well. She's talking about that. She's actually talking about fairies at the bottom of the garden. She's saying fairies at the bottom of the garden. Now, you should be dreaming of people in spirit as well, because they're trying to let you know they're around by coming in your dreams as well. They're bringing in those. So watch for your dreams if you can remember them, because they're trying to visit you. They're also wanting to send you a robin as well, Melanie. So I don't know if you've got the robin, all right, from you as well. I don't know why. I want to put your name as Mel, and then I'm putting 2 kisses by the side for some reason, Mel. So I don't know if you know anybody in spirit that used to do that, just the Mel and the 2 kisses. I want to do that with you as well. I don't know if you're still there, Melanie, because we can't see any of your comments. But I'll give it a couple of minutes. If you don't respond, we'll move on. But there's somebody signing your name and putting 2 kisses by it as well. They're also talking to me about somebody that likes to draw hearts, scribbling, doodling the heart. Somebody does that as well. They doodle stars as well, whoever this is, because she's talking to me about that as well. Okay, so I don't think you're responding, so I don't know if you're still there. Nothing, Richard? No. I'm here. Okay. All right, you're still here. Yeah, so talking about doodling as well. Okay. Also, you should be smelling your partner who's in spirit. You should be having a whiff of something, and it is like aftershave or perfume or something like that. And they're telling me that you sometimes know when spirit around you, because you suddenly go woof like this, as if they're there. You know what I mean? And that's when spirit around you. But it's mainly your nan that's coming. I'm not getting anyone else in at the moment. It's mainly her that's coming, that wants to talk to you. Anything more? Just one. Oh, the name Olive. Olive wants to say hello to you as well. And also you've got Jack up there that wants to say hello to you as well. Got some of the old names coming in. So you've got Jack and you've got George as well. Also the surname, oh, hang on. The surname Hawkins will mean something somewhere as well. They're just bringing that in. They just wanted, you, Nan especially, just wants to make sure, her words are, I was just about to say, your Nan just wants to make sure you're okay. And that's why she's come, and you're aware that spirit are around you. We haven't left you. We're still here. Okay, we haven't left you. We're still here. Okay, so they're still round and about, as she's saying. You've got to watch your step as well, but yours is slipping on like a shiny floor. Oh, hang on. It's like a shiny floor, Melanie, and you're just in socks. Okay, so be aware of slipping on a shiny floor when you're just walking around in socks. Don't want you falling over. Anything else? Because actually, she showed me somebody falling over when they're in the socks and they're grabbing hold of a cupboard door or something like that, and the cupboard door is coming off. So be aware of that as well. Anything more? No. Okay. So I'm going to leave their love with you. Okay. There is a lot of them up there for you, but it's your Nan that's coming through. So I'll leave her love with you. So I hope that was okay for you. Okay. And I'm on to somebody else. I'm on to my mum now. I've got a lovely mum. I've got a lovely mum with me who's singing to me at the moment, but she keeps singing different songs. So she's going from one song to the next. Joyce, actually. Her name's Joyce. So if anybody take Joyce in spirit, let me know. She's singing away because the first thing she's singing is the wheels on the bus go round and round. And then she's gone on to hills are alive with the sound of music. So if anybody could take Joyce in spirit that liked a bit of a sing song, and apparently Joyce has been listening to somebody down here that she belongs to also singing away, and that's what she's doing. But all I can hear is her singing to me at the moment. So the hills are alive with the sound of music. There'll be bluebirds over the right cliffs of Dover, Joyce says. She's also talking about a dad in spirit as well. So there is a dad in spirit that she's bringing along as well. But it's Joyce that's coming in, singing away. And whoever she wants to talk to on here, actually, when they're doing the housework or something like that, they sing away. It's almost like, what's his name? Anyway, singing away. So if anyone can take Joyce and let me know, where are you going? Let's have a look. Auntie Joyce. You got a dad in spirit as well, Trish Cook. I can see your comment. Joyce, and the singing, does that resonate with you? The singing as well. So Joyce, the singing, a dad in spirit as well. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Oh, she's come actually, Joyce says, because she's just been mentioned. So somebody's actually mentioned her in conversation recently, and that's why she's popped in. But she is bringing this dad along with her as well. Okay, so I'm just waiting to see, because the comments are really slow tonight, aren't they? I'm just waiting to see if it's that lady I've just spoken to before. I can't remember her name. Trish. No. So Joyce bringing a dad, singing. Was it Trish? Trish Cook. Was it you, Trish? Can you take the rest? Yeah. Where are you? No, Dad, sorry. So it's not you then, Trish. Yeah. So I've got Joyce in spirit. What's this got? Seems to be a lot resonating. I wouldn't go back, Missy. So I don't think it's for you. This will be for somebody else. And it isn't a maybe line. It's got to be, you either know the name Joyce or you don't. So it won't be a maybe. Can you reach my mum? No, Dad. No, Dad, in spirit, sorry. No, it's all right. If I'm hesitating, it's because I'm reading the comments because they're a little bit slow. So bear with me a minute. So Joyce is bringing a dad through and she's singing. She loves the singing. And whoever she wants to speak to down here also likes their singing, and they actually sing when they're cleaning. So that's why she's come to acknowledge the cleaning bit. My grandfather's last wife was Joyce. She was a singer in his casino, Trish. Oh, I don't know. Chris, can you take the dad in spirit? I don't want to make it fit, you see. Yeah. Yeah. Let me have a look. I'm in spirit with Beers. Oh, there's always one in there. Anyway, Joyce, dad in spirit. I know a Joyce, but not a relative. Oh, they're all trying. No. Perhaps not them. Perhaps nobody can take her. Lovely dad. Let's get a little bit more from the dad and see if we can get a little bit more from him, and probably that'll help. So this lovely dad in spirit then. Now this dad's coming through and talking to me about what's it called, that drink? The beer with the touch of lime in it. He's got a pint of beer, but he's put a touch of lime in it. Lager and lime, that's it. So if anybody's got a dad in spirit that used to drink his lager and lime, let me know. He's taken me into a pub actually, and he's just picking up this lager and lime. He's actually taken me into a place that's where we used to go, something like the Navy Club or something like that, the Navy Club. But I know he's a regular with his lager and lime because he's talking to me about that at the moment, this dad. He's also talking about somebody that's got lovely blue eyes as well. So he's connected to somebody that's got lovely blue eyes. Okay. There's a few new people. Used to room pubs. No, it won't be for you, Missy. All right, this is for somebody else. So we've got Joyce in spirit for new people that come on. The dad that used to like the lager and lime, that used to go to a club every now and again. The lovely blue eyes. Oh, lovely blue eyes for somebody as well. Could be a Legion pub. It could be Ashley, but you could take the dad with the lager and lime. Let me know, okay? Because he's talking about lager and lime. He's talking about month of November means something. He's also talking about a link to the military as well. He's bringing that in. In fact, he's bringing in the Navy. So there's a link somewhere in your family to the Navy as well. He's bringing that in. I know there's a lot of people late tonight, isn't there, Kelly? So he's bringing that in. So dad, lager and lime, Navy, month of November means something as well. Talking to me about that as well. Let's see if there's anybody can take it. Also talking to me about Benny Hill as well, the love of Benny Hill. So going back to that era as well. Okay. So I'm waiting for comments. Ooh, they're slow, aren't they, Richard? These comments tonight. My dad had a lager with a dash. But is that what it's called? Lager and a dash, is it, Amanda? Can you take the rest of it? Let's go to Ashley. I'll go to Ashley. Ashley with the 2 kisses. I've just been put 2 kisses here. So Ashley with the 2 kisses, then I've got your dad then that's going to talk to you. If anyone else can take it as well, let me know and I'll try and split the link in a minute. But Ashley, with your dad here, yeah, obviously talking about the lager and lime, talking about the month of November means something to you as well, but also talking about a link to the military, but talking about the Navy with me as well. Okay, talking about, can't you take the military? Perhaps you'll find it then, because he's bringing in the Navy. I'll carry on with you for a second, because it may well be that you've got to go and research that. Oh, is there too many people can take it? Chris as well. Yes, yes, yes. My granddad, like my dad, November birthday. Yeah, that's trouble. Yeah, let's go back to Ashley. I'll carry on with Ashley. Ashley, carry on with you. All right, and we'll see where we are with you. But yeah, he's talking about the link to the military, especially the Navy. So watch for that. All right. He's talking also about a link to London. He's bringing in a link to London as well. If this is for you, Ashley, you should take somebody that does a lot of this, twisting their hair. I don't know if it's a memory or they do it now, but he's talking about twisting the hair as well. Okay, bringing that in as well. Talking about twisting, he's talking about dancing. So he's bringing in dancing to me as well, as if somebody likes their dancing, especially like the old-fashioned stuff, like the jive and that type of thing. Bringing in the dancing, he's bringing that in. He's actually said to me, tell her to put on a dancing shoe, so there's something coming up nice for you, a celebration coming up. He's bringing that in. Can't remember whether I said London with you, but he's bringing the London link with you as well. But he's also wanting to talk about Denmark. So there's going to be a link to Denmark as well. I don't know whether it's a trip or something like that, but watch for the link to Denmark. Okay, he's bringing that in as well. There is a new baby coming around you, Ashley. He says, now this is family. He says there's a new baby coming, family baby. So watch for that as well. There is a twin link, a twin connection in your family somewhere as well that he's bringing in. But he's saying it's going back a little bit, but there is that twin link. He's talking about somebody that's like watching the clock, waiting for something. And it's just actually, you know, when we say with bated breath, he's aware of somebody that's watching and waiting for something with bated breath. I don't know what it is, but he's aware of that situation around you as well. The name Rose will mean something to you, he says as well. He's also talking about a neighbour, an older neighbour that, and his words are, an older neighbour that may need a little bit of help. And it's like wheeling out the bins, that type of thing. Okay, so watch out for that as well, because he's bringing that. He's also linking you to the Isle of Wight. He says there's going to be talk about going to the Isle of Wight as well. So he's bringing in that as well. So watch for that. So there's a bit of travel going on around you as well. He's come, he says, because you need a little bit of upliftment. A little bit of upliftment, but also a little bit of self-belief. He's putting his hand under your chin, lifting your head up a little bit. Hold your head up high. He's saying, hold your head up high. There is a bit of a battle coming up, Ashley, because he's just trying to roll my sleeves up, which is symbolic for me. There's a little bit of a battle coming up. Only a verbal battle, but watch for that as well. Okay. Nothing serious, but it's, apparently it's a battle of wills, between two people, and it looks like it's you and a child or you and a teenager. So it's a battle of wills. Okay. Oh, it's over getting something, you know, perhaps, I don't know, they want to buy something. It's that type of thing. I won't dwell on it, but you'll know where it is when it comes. August the 1st will mean something, he says. Okay, August the 1st, he's talking to me about that as well. So that means something. There's an anniversary of a passing nearby, he says, in December. He's talking to me about that as well. He says he's just popped in, and his words are, I've just popped in. So there's no specific message other than say hello. I've just popped in to say hello, he says, because I've been mentioned in conversation. Somebody's been talking about me a lot. Somebody's been talking about clothes in relation to him as well. I don't know, something he wore or something like that, because he's talking about clothing. Okay, so he's aware of that conversation going around as well. I don't know whether he means this has already happened or to be aware of it, but he's talking about somebody scalding their mouth on a cup of coffee or something. So watch for that as well. It's their lips and the tip of the tongue. Watch for somebody doing that if it already hasn't happened. I'm just because okay, because I've been mentioned. He says I just thought I'd pop in and say hello. He's saying you will find the navel link. He's telling me. So perhaps you don't know about it yet, but you will find it. It's going back a little bit. So watch for that as well. There is an interest, talking about navel, and then he just took me straight through to the Titanic. Okay, because he says there's some interest in the Titanic. So there's going to be a link there as well with somebody being interested in that. So maybe you'll find something there as well. Okay. Okay. There's a bit of study or something coming up for you as well, Ashley. He's just putting books in my hand. So there's a bit of upskilling he's talking about. But there's going to be a thought you might think of going off in a different direction in the future as well. So there's going to be this little bit of study around you, he's saying as well. Just wanted, not big talky, Dad, just wanted to pop in. Oh, there you go. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. All right. So sending his love. Keep talking to my photograph. Apparently somebody used to kiss it as well. Somebody used to kiss a photograph of him and he's aware of that as well. Okay. So it's I don't know if you can take Dot before I go or whether I've moved on to somebody else. But if you can take Dot in spirit, let me know. Or just say she wants to say hello. If not, I've moved on to somebody else. Okay, so I'm leaving his love with you. Hope that was okay. Blowing your kisses. He's doing it like this. Oh, there you go. He's obviously around you and listening, isn't he, Ashley? I'm blowing your kisses, but your dad's, for some reason, he's done that. And then you know how we catch them sometimes when somebody blows you a kiss, he's done that. Okay. So just sending his love. Okay. There you go. Okay, I'm on to somebody else now. I've got a lady called Dot in spirit that wants to talk to somebody now. She's coming. Dot, good as gold, a bit shorter than me, so she's not very tall, is Dot. I am a little Dot, she's just said to me. So I've got little Dot in spirit, if anybody can take her. She's calling herself Little Dot. Now, she's also saying she's bringing a mom along as well. Not her mom, but a mom for somebody on here. So we've got Dot in spirit who's bringing your mom along. Okay, and this lady and your Dot and your mom, they smell lovely. They smell of flowers. Okay, they smell of flowers. So Laura, is your mom up in spirit as well? Because she says I'm bringing a mom along as well. So we've got lovely Dot and a lovely mom coming that actually smell lovely with wafting of flowers. So I think somebody's been smelling scent around them recently, and this is from them. Okay, this is from your nan Dot and your mom as well. Okie dokie, my grandma. So let's find out. So we've got Dot and we've got a mom that's coming through a spirit and the connection with the lovely smell of flowers, which you should have been smelling around you. A little bit of perfume, a little bit of scent. Also talking to me about sweet peas as well. So somebody used to love their sweet pea flowers as well. They've got a lovely scent to them, haven't they? She's talking to me about that as well. So Dot, mom, scent and sweet peas. Okay. That we're waiting for. We're just waiting to see who can take it. Let me have a look. Thought I saw somebody a minute ago. Sorry, I'm hesitating. I'm just waiting for the comments because I can see the comments, but they're very slow. Yeah, just I was wondering if there was a speed them up a little bit, Richard. My nan was called Dot. You've got a mum in spirit as well, though, Kelly. I need a mum up there as well because she says I'm bringing in mum as well. So I'm just waiting to see. I've got Dot, mom, and the smell of flowers. The smell of flowers. No, that Dot's in spirit. She said I'm Dot, so I've definitely got Dot in spirit. And she's saying I'm bringing a mum along as well. Now it can be a mother-in-law. Don't want to make it fit, but if it's not your mum, it can be a mother-in-law because they just say and sweet peas as well. So Terry Napier. My mum had a friend Dot. My mum had a friend Dot. Her favourite flowers. Is your mum in spirit? Make sure you put whether your mum's in spirit. I can narrow it down then quicker. My mum was named Dorothy. They called her Dot. You've got to be taking most of it. All right, nearly all of it. But my mum has passed too, and grandma. There we go, Terry. I'm coming to you, Terry, because I want Dot as the nan, and then I want the mum coming through, and then I want you two as well, Kelly. I'll come to you afterwards. My mum has passed too, and grandma is Dot. Terry. Okay, right. Coming to you then, Terry. Dot coming through first. So your nan's coming through first. Very strong nan as well. Coming very close to me because she's making me freezing cold. So she tells me that that's how she comes around you as well. But you're not taking a lot of notice, she's saying. So she's coming around to say that she's been around you. So if you're feeling cold, Terry, that's her. That's your grandma that's coming around you. Now, she wants to mollycoddle you. You know that word, mollycoddle you, look after you. Dot does. She thinks you need a little bit of love at the moment and a little bit of self-belief with you as well, she's saying. She's saying you've lost your mojo. That's a word from your nan. She's lost her mojo at the moment. She's feeling a bit down at the moment, she's describing you as. And I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but she's talking about tears have been shed, because somebody has been going through memories. So you've been thinking about things and looking at memories or something like that. Memories are popping up, she's saying. So you've been a bit sad. But she wants to say to you, the month of April means something, your nan says, and also the month of July means something to you as well. Now, your nan's coming with the strength and the big hug because she's talking about looking after you and making sure you're eating properly and making sure you're not running off here, there and everywhere without eating. And that's what your nan's doing. But now she's going to bring in your mum. Okay, your mum's doing the same, actually. They're both wanting to give you loads of hugs. Now, your mum's talking about November as well. So the month of November means something. She says, I've met up with Jack. Okay, she's talking about Jack in spirit as well. Your mum has got a baby with her in spirit that she's looking after as well. So she's got a baby up there with her as well. She's also got with her, what is that? Oh, suddenly she's changed the subject. She's also got with her an Alsatian dog in spirit as well. But there is a Labrador up there that she's talking about, your mum. So there's a couple of dogs. Hi, you Phil. There's a couple of dogs up there as well. It's funny, Terry, because she made me laugh and hesitate a minute. But she's talking about, she said to me, naval. I know what, I went, what, naval? You know, navy. She says, no, somebody wants their navel pierced. She's saying, so somebody's been talking about having their belly button pierced, Terry, and your mum has been listening to it. So you have to find out where that is. Now, she wants to give you, so she's looking after your baby. She wants to give you snakes and ladders. She says, besides the fact that we used to play board games, she's saying, and at one time you were like me in the olden days, where we used to have a lot of electric cuts and we used to play games with candles. She's doing that with me, playing the games, and the candles are around it, lighting the way. But she's giving you the snakes and ladders also, because that's your life at the moment. You keep going up the ladders and you keep slipping back down the snakes, and she's describing that as your life at the moment, and it's a bit like a roller coaster. But this is your feelings more than anything else. A roller coaster, you're on a high and then you go into a low, you're on a high and then you go into a low, and that's what your mum's talking about. But she's also talking about it reaching that's the word, isn't it, the plateau. So you're going to be reaching a plateau where it she's watched her then, where it levels out a little bit. Okay, so things are coming good, Terry. Things are coming good. But she's saying you've always got to look on the bright side. And she's singing that song, always look on the bright side of life, always look on the bright side of life. And that's what she's saying you want to do, is look on the bright side of life. It's like she's telling me every time you see something or something bad happens, look for the good in it. All right, look for the good in it, because there's good in everything. So say, I don't know, if you had a bad accident, at least nobody was seriously injured, that type of thing. You know what I mean? Always look for the good in everything, she's saying. Okay. Margaret in spirit wants to say hello as well. And also June wants to say hello from spirit. Your mum said, yes, it's me playing with your hair. So she's been playing with your hair and you must have questioned it. And she's saying, yes, it's me playing with your hair. And she's gone to hair and she's talking about hair slides. I think it's a slide. It looks like a slide, but somebody must have had one at some stage with a little fairy on it or something like that, because she's putting a fairy in a slide for someone as well. She's bringing that in. She's also talking about, she's talking to me about slides. So I don't know if this is your daughter when she was younger, but she's talking about My Little Ponies in hair slides and things like that. Somebody who used to like their My Little Ponies. She's making me smile because she's bringing in something that I used to play with when I was young, Play-Doh. She's bringing a few memories. So Play-Doh as well. She's doing exactly the same. You know, when you're pressing, it comes out in a star shape. She's bringing that in. She's just having a play. She's giving you some memories as well. She's talking about Play-Doh. She's talking about stars now. She's led quite nicely onto the shape of the Play-Doh, looking at the stars at night. Somebody's very interested in the stars, she's saying. And she's talking also about shooting stars. So if you haven't already seen a shooting star, watch for that as well. Okay, because she's talking to me about that as well. The colour blue, she says, means something to somebody. Somebody likes their blues and their turquoises as well, she says. I think it was you that said about sweet peas. She's just bringing sweet peas back. All right, bringing sweet peas, the flowers, because apparently somebody used to grow them as well, Terry. So going back, somebody used to grow, you're a beautician, somebody used to grow them. Okay. Now she's oh no, hang on. I thought it was hearing aids, but it's not. She's talking about somebody that always wears headphones like me. You know what I mean? These things, she's making me say these things that you plug in your ears. These things, she's saying, you plug in your ears. Somebody likes to wear them. And the music, whoever wears these headphones or whatever they are, iPad things, the music, you can still hear it. People outside, so it's blasting. I can hear the music. She's just mentioning that as well. Somebody's going to be a very good swimmer, she's talking about. So there's a swimmer in your family as well, Terry. She's bringing that in. She says, thank you. Oh, hang on. She wants to put glasses on you. So I don't know if you need new glasses or you just had on, but she's putting new glasses on you. She says, I've just popped in to let you know I'm still here. She keeps changing the subject. She wants to give you a bag of cheese and onion crisps. So I don't know if it's you that likes cheese and onion crisps, but she wants to give you a bag of cheese and onion crisps. I've just popped in to let you know that I am listening to you. Keep talking to me. She knows somebody called Christine. She's talking about Christine. And, oh God, this is my mom's name. She's talking about Christine, and then she's talking about Josephine as well. I hope my mom's not interrupting, because this is my mom's name. If you are, you'll have to wait. Christine and Josephine, those two names mean something to you as well. And also Harry will mean something to you. But she's just coming along to say hello, just to acknowledge that she's listening to you, okay, and that she's around. Just keep talking to her. She says, I'm going to go now. I'm off now, she's saying. Oh, was you on a swim team? I'm off now, she's saying. She read that and said somebody lost their bikini top as well, didn't they, Terry? So I don't know who that was, but she's having a bit of a giggle about that. But she's going now. So I hope that was okay for you, Terry. So sending a love, blowing your kisses. Okay? Okay. Kelly. Yes, I'll do Kelly then. You can take most of it, can't? Yeah, it will be, yeah. I was thinking I was done then, but I forgot about Kelly. Kelly, I'll come to you then. Lovely Nan, of course, and then the mum. We'll go with the Nan first, who obviously thinks, Kelly, that you need a hug as well. But she's going, oh, busy, 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 busy. She's saying here, there, and everywhere. So I don't know if you're at the moment, you're really busy, Kelly, but she's talking about the need to slow down, But she's also taking you back home, Kelly. So I don't know if you do a lot of work outside, because your nan is taking you indoors to start doing things indoors. So I don't know if you're doing that at the moment, something indoors at home, because it's the travelling. She's talking about the travelling, wearing you out, that type of thing. So she's trying to get you back home at the moment, but it's all about slowing down and relaxing. She says, her words are, you need to make it more about you, Kelly. You need to make it more about you and not everyone else. So she's almost trying to pamper you, because she's like the other lady I give. She's putting you in a nice bath with petals. So she's doing that with you, a little bit of pampering. Now you should be smelling. You're well aware anyway, so you should be smelling her around you, as well as the sweet peas. But she's talking to me about that as well. She's also talking about sitting next to you. So sometimes when you sit down on a sofa or something like that, you may well feel her next to you as well. She says there's talk of a new dog. Oh, there you go. There's talk of a new dog, she's saying. There's talk of a new dog. So watch for that as well. She says you've lit a candle for somebody in spirit. She's bringing that to you as well. She's also given me a problem with one of my eyes as well, Kelly. It's like a twitch in one of my eyes. It's not a major thing, but somebody's got this twitch. She's calling it a little niggle in one of their eyes. So watch for that as well. She's aware this is totally separate as well. And I think it's a memory. She's talking about a memory of somebody that had a lazy eye as well. She's talking about that as well. You've got Margaret in spirit as well, but there's also John up there and also Mary there as well that want to come round you. They're giving you the cards. I don't know if you do cards. I can't remember, Kelly, but they're giving you like the cards to do, the angel cards and that. They're talking about that. Your nan's just said to me, even Kelly needs a little bit of upliftment and a little bit of self-belief sometimes, don't you, Kelly? And this is what she says. She's talking to you, Kelly. Even you need a little bit of, upliftment and self-belief, don't you, Kelly? She says. So she's trying to give you that little bit of self-belief. She says, because sometimes it drops. Sometimes you believe in yourself and then it drops, she's saying. And that's what she's trying to uplift you. We do hear you. We do hear your prayers, but you're well aware of that anyway, Kelly. But I think she just wants to reassure you that everybody's around you, even your mom, everyone's around you. Anything else? Just wanted a quick word, she's saying. Just to uplift you and let you know we're watching, she's saying. Watch for the swimming badge that somebody's going to be doing. So somebody's going to be doing a swimming badge as well. Okay, Kelly. So you know to take the rest of it that was coming in before as well, because I think they're off now. I think they're going to go. But I'm leaving you with their love, Kelly. You've got loads of people up there that keep their eye on you. All right, especially your granddad keeps their eye on you. So I hope that was okay for you. Watch for things moving in your house, Kelly, by spirit. They're trying to let you know they're around. Oh, no, we're not. We're trying to play you up, they've just said to me. So they're just going to have a little bit of fun, I think. And you're going to laugh about it as well, but they're going to have a little bit of fun with you. So watch for that. So I'm blowing you kisses, okay? So I hope that was okay for you. I'm going to leave it there for now because my voice is going now. So I don't know who's on. There is a new show coming up. Is it tomorrow, Richard, or Wednesday? I can't remember. There's a new show coming up on Wednesday night with Hannah. If you want to tune in for that, that'll be around 7. So tune in for that next. And if you're on TikTok, we may well go on there at some point as well. So watch out for us. And I'll be back in a couple of weeks. There you go, Ashley. See? There you go. They're always right, aren't they, Ashley? But I understand that when you're getting the message, you don't always think of it because I'm quite quick as well and just bombard people. So that's lovely. But thanks for the feedback because it's nice when you get a bit of feedback like that. It makes me feel as though I weren't going mad. All right. Thank you, Ashley. So thank you, everybody. And I'll see you again. Yeah, I think you're going to get more than that, Kelly, by the sound of it. They're going to have a right good go with you playing around. They think it's quite funny. Okay, so bye for now then. I'll see you all in a couple of weeks, if not before. Bye.